It is a group of people who live in harmony and share interests, culture, customs, and values. It is a community. Acts of charity and giving generously, be it monetarily or otherwise, make a difference in the lives of community members and help them to develop that community. Hello and welcome to Reimagining the Past, Celebrating the Future. I'm Rashid Best. Thanks for joining us. This week, we reflect on one of the major events celebrating Emancipation Day in 2023, the Emancipation Roots Experience event. It was hosted by an organization with an interesting story of charity, cultural development, and the promotion of our African heritage. Director of Emancipation Roots Experience, Johnny Lane, begins our reflection by explaining what this show means to the community.
Since the show started in 1989, they always reached out in the communities, try to give persons opportunity to showcase their craft and cuisine and various, give the small business owner a chance to advertise and promote his or her business. So what I did was I came up with the idea that we can have an exhibition. We showed them one or two craftsmen and artists and you know, then put together a small exhibition at first so that they could see the arts and crafts in the beginning. And then after that, we put together some entertainment based on the outline of the show. The show normally, people will call it a pageant, but it's a contemporary voice for king and queen. But we took the elements out of the show. Like you have the modeling, you still have acting, dance, drama, you know what I'm saying? And along with the advance in the age of technology now, we use some graphics and visuals to enhance the performance on stage and to change the setting. So that is the show we did August the 1st was at Daphne Joseph Hackett Theatre, and that was our first inside show. We're a non-profit. We go in the community, we try to get various couples or contestants, male and female. They come, they learn self-esteem building, motivational skills there. We give them certain social skills, training, how to walk African, how to carry the self, how to develop the talent. Some of them were persons that were shy and stuff, and we give them the tools to help them build and construct themselves in a way and obtain some form of bravery and hit the stage. Along with that, we also teach African awareness, self-awareness, and like I said, social skills that make you a better person in society. So the show always played its part in terms of giving back to the community. The only way, and is what we would try to do, so that we could pay, we would reach out to some couple sponsors. Yeah, thanks to those who have helped throughout the year, and we wish they will continue to help. And we seek more sponsors, help from the government. Sometimes they help, small help is the big help in ways. So the government helps in ways, but we are still faced with the challenge like paying designers, getting material, because we don't want to go and buy imitation. Yeah, the parents, I bigger all the parents in the group because it's a whole mixture. We have some parents that weren't so on board with the whole culture stuff. You understand? Because of experiences with other persons before. But when they came on board and saw what we were offering and what we had planned and saw the pranks and the whole vision, they were like, yeah, this sounds good. And plus, everyone wants to see their kid, their child, on stage performing, looking nice and sweet and dressed up. And it was really supportive because we're a non-profit group, right? And the parents came on, they volunteered, and their support, they came to all the rehearsals. And the children at that young age, we had one or two difficulties, but at times we overcame, and the children were able to perform and pull off a great modeling segment in terms of carrying the clothes and stuff. And it was the first time for most of the children. Yeah, and we only had like 5 from the original group because we started this group after African Liberation Day 2022, which is May the 25th, African Liberation Day. We had a show in Golden Square, alright? And the theme was reflections, and after that we reflected on the show, and we reflected on the segment with the kids, and it was a lot of positive feedback, so we just ran with the group from there. So we paid tribute to the Honorable Dr. Anthony Gabby Chief O'Malley Carter, my boy, yeah. So we paid tribute to him because in 1992, at our show, the show used to reach out to persons that were doing good in the arts and looking out in the community for persons, social icons and community voices. And we all know that the mighty Gabby fits in many of those criteria. And what we did, we just say, you know what, we're going to reach back out to some of the persons who are still doing the same, along the same journey, on the same path. You understand that from then to now, and the mighty Gabby was one of the first names that came up. So when I reached out to him, I asked him if it's okay we pay a tribute to him, and he said no problem. And he was very pleased, and he was really honored to be there.
You tell me to forget that my grandmother was born right there, so alright, I say I shall go. You tell me to forget, it is there I want my own children to grow. Alright, I say I shall go. But I hope you understand how I feel about Emerton, my homeland, my homeland, my homeland.
People start to frown, then their mug drop down. When they hear the B, was licking the D. 17 to 7, they said it couldn't happen. But the B and Tom, prove all of them wrong. I tell you, let's like fire. The DLB gone forever. Let's like fire. The BLB now take over. Let's like fire. Adams came up just like Ali. Let's like fire. And break up the DLP.
Well, in the old time days, the calypso was sung in a minor with a Latin phrase that emanated from Venezuela. I come here tonight to render this sweet melody. All you gotta do is sing along. I come here tonight to render this sweet minor key. All you gotta do is sing this song. Arriba! So when you hear the drummers start to wail, ole, then you'll hear calypso in the tail. Ashe, when rhythm start to fall. Ole, then you'll hear the spirit start to call. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.
The mighty Gabby wants to be remembered as someone who loves all kinds of music, cares for people, and loves children.
Roll to the rhythm now. Let the bass set the pace for the drummer now. Hold on to your conscience. Let them know that you're seeking deliverance. Roll to the rhythm now. Let the bass set the pace for the drummer. Hold on to your conscience. Let them know that you're seeking deliverance from the depths of a major oppression. Your people suffer acute division. They beat you down, you wouldn't surrender. Beat you down, you wouldn't surrender. You descend for kings and queens. Went through the horror scenes. God make your backbone strong to show them the right from wrong. You descend for kings and queens. Went through the horror scenes. But God make your backbone strong to show them the right from wrong. Rise up, you African children. Victory is certain. Victory is more than certain. Rise up, rise up, rise up. I said, rise up, rise up, rise up. African children. Rise up, rise up, rise up. I say, African children. Rise up, rise up, rise up. African children. Rise up, rise up, rise up. African children. Rise up, rise up, rise up.
A fitting tribute to a man who has been at the forefront of African awareness efforts for years and who has helped us to understand and celebrate our African heritage through his many folk songs. Individuals providing guidance, counseling, and training for members of the community help to build harmony and develop a greater appreciation for the community and its members. It is always welcomed when community members assist in the development of their neighbors and improve their quality of life. The Emancipation Roots Experience event honored yet another community activist. Director Ajani Lane tells us why.
A lot of persons know him as Istanbul. He is one of the community voices, peace ambassadors, and he normally deals with the area like Chapman and those areas that persons are afraid to go into and stuff. So they say about. We reached out to him because he does outstanding work and he's a pillar and a voice for the youths in the community. He speaks out against violence and he's always there to help put the youth in a positive way. He tries to get them in jobs and, keep them doing something constructive. And he was doing that from all in the 80s, 90s. So he was honored in the show in the beginning as well. And that's why we say we would bring him back, especially after this recent peace treaty and all the violence and stuff that was going on. Yeah, to let people know that he was fighting in the past, he spoke on it, and he's still fighting, and we appreciate and respect the fight. So we gave him an award of appreciation. And we try to do things different. So we had this lady, her name is Simone. She's an artist, and she just speeds drawways, something different. And persons were amazed to see because we have a lot of talent here in Barbados. A lot of unseen talent.
Until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned. Everywhere is war. We say war until they're no longer first class and second class citizens of any nation, and until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eyes. Me say war. And until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regards to race, me say war. But until that day, the dream of lasting peace, world citizenship, rule of international morality will remain but a fleeting illusion to be pursued, but never attained. Now everywhere is war. Me say war. And unto the ignoble and unhappy regimes that hold our brothers in Angola, in Mozambique, in South Africa, subhuman bondage have been toppled, utterly destroyed. Now everywhere is war. Me say war. Me say war. Me say war. War. Me say war. Me say war. Until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned. Everywhere is war. Me say war. And until the longer first class and second class citizens of any nation, and until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eyes, me say war. War in the east, war in the west, war up north, war down south. So war in the east, war in the west, war up north, war down south. Now everywhere is war. Me say war. Everywhere is war. Me say war.
Wow. Now that was a tribute to Istanbul.
When you have people in the community that you can look up to, that can come and start positive programs and point you in the right path. So that's why we decided to pay a tribute to one of the peace ambassadors in my books, Mr. Easton.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Who said that a rose can't grow from concrete? I watched this gentleman pursue relentlessly to get rid of Paris today here again. So it just goes to say that in an effort and a positive, it would always work. And I have a saying that I always say, ignorance and poor should never walk hand in hand. And we should always do something positive. And what Yanni did here today is marvelous, beyond words. And I want to thank him to respect.
from its inception more than 3 decades ago until today. This event has been that platform to showcase Barbadian talent in the field of clothing design through its modeling segment. The winner of the Africa Day Hair and Dress competition, Anita White, is one of many to benefit from this exposure of her talent.
I met her via the same competition, so big ups to the Division of Culture, for putting things in place that people could become, that we could meet one another to cooperate and collaborate. So after the ceremony and the awards giving ceremony, I saw Anita and I said, I look at your outfit, the colors and the style, did you design it, you made it? And she gave me the details and I told her, well, I'm having a show August the 1st, Emancipation Roots Experience. And she was also interested at some of the outfits that we had in our catalog. So we brought her on board and it was a nice fit. She came and she had some really good designs and she's a very creative young lady and I just wish her well and I thank her for coming on board August the 1st with us.
Thanks to Johnny, I had the opportunity to give me a window where I can showcase the Anisnan. I'm really grateful for that because it was an opportunity to take them off of paper and actually put them out there. And I think I got some really good feedback. I got a call to create a kaftan for someone and I was really grateful for that. And then another piece was sold actually same day. So I was grateful for that as well. And I think it could only get better from there because I'm surely going to push Anisnan. Don't forget, look out for Anisnan.
Now, this model is wearing pieces that can be worn separately based on the individual's mood. This piece is called the 3R1. And make no mistake about it, this color scheme reflects that of a beautifully sunny day. The sun that shines on all of us. Black or white, good or bad, rich or poor. My plea to you is to enjoy every day and do it with style. And remember, the 3 are one: Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Pay tribute to one of our African designers. She amongst others, they are still in that field. But Pat Yearwood, she was the one designer from the beginning of the show. She came on the second show, but she didn't have the right concept at first, and she didn't win that show in terms of best designer and stuff. But Pat didn't give up. She came back next year, and from then until our last show, she was winning, if not both, in both categories. She was winning best designer in one or both categories, best couple, and we had a lot of good designers. So we just say we will pay tribute to Pat.
sela lembekele teli jiyawo yena babe shaye batsingilele ngoni yena babe
Like you said, it's important to always know your roots and get back to your origin. And it's always good to know where you came from a sense of people and race.
And that continues to be the goal of the season of Emancipation, to reinforce the importance of knowing and understanding our rich cultural heritage and to preserve it for posterity. I'm Rashid Best. Thanks for your time. This has been Reimagining the Past, Celebrating the Future.